Welcome, everyone, to the Bridal Bible Study. This is Janet McBride. I would like to invite Joe on the call to give us instruction on bridal language in the Scriptures and understanding the Hebrew idioms, the original languages, and what the ancient Israelites understood in the day in which these passages were written.
Yes, thank you, Janet. My text tonight will be Matthew 28, verses 19 and 20. So I'm going to go over the so-called Great Commission, and it says, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you, and lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the age." When you examine this passage in the framework of the Greek bridal language, I was surprised to learn that it focuses not so much on evangelizing the world, but on the bride, the bridegroom, and the kingdom. I did not take every word apart like we have done so many times in the past. I'm going to leave that to you, and I challenge you to do your own work. The hard work is where you really do the learning. Listen to the Messianic messages that are woven within the so-called Great Commission. Verse 19 of Matthew 28, "Go forth and disciple the people." That is, to help them understand all things, immersing them in the bridal mikvah and inscribing upon them the ineffable name of the Father, the bridegroom, and the seven spirits of God, to be revealed at the consummation of the wedding. There's a note here that I want to make sure we all understand. Mikvah is a Hebrew word, and it's translated into baptize. We did not invent baptism in the Christian community. It is a long-standing Jewish tradition. In verse 20, it says, "Teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you, and lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the age." Interestingly, the word for observe here in the Greek is tereo. Its literal meaning is to watch, keep guard over, and diligently protect and preserve your virginity as a bride waiting for her bridegroom. Once a bride has participated in her bridal mikvah, she must forsake all others and keep herself only for her bridegroom. So verse 20 in the Greek understanding literally reads like this: "Disciple these same ones to diligently stand watch over those things which I have set forth as the ultimate goal, and remember that I am with you always, until I come for my bride at the end of the age, that you might always rely upon me for all things." And so we can see from reading the so-called Great Commission with our Hebrew glasses, Matthew 28, 19, and 20, together, putting this all together, actually reads like this: "Go forth and disciple the people." That is, to help them understand all things, immersing them in the bridal mikvah and inscribing upon them the ineffable name of the Father, the bridegroom, and the seven spirits of God, to be revealed at the consummation of the wedding. Disciple these to diligently stand watch over those things which I have set forth as the ultimate goal, and remember that I am with you always until I come for my bride at the end of the age, that you might always rely upon me for all things.
And I want to add, put an addendum onto what you said. You were referencing being going through the mikvah and having inscribed upon us, upon the bride, the ineffable name of the Father, the bridegroom, and the seven spirits of God. And for those of you who are listening that weren't with us previously, the seven spirits of God are actually the attributes of God that are outlined in Isaiah chapter 11. So if you want to spend some time studying, you can go there and see what those are. And the seven spirits of God were also mentioned in the letter to the church at Sardis, which we have already studied. It's not that there's seven Holy Spirits. It's just, this is an idiom that refers to the attributes of God, and they are attributes that the bride of Messiah should be manifesting and reflecting as well.
Maschiach, Maschiach, ben David. Maschiach ben David, Maschiach ben David, he is Shiloh, Maschiach ben David. Maschiach ben David, Maschiach ben David, he is Shiloh, Maschiach ben David. He is the Lord of hosts, it is in him we boast. He is the King of kings, with healing in his wings. The fire in his eyes cannot e'er disguise his love for Israel. He's Maschiach ben David, Maschiach ben David, he is Shiloh, Maschiach ben David. Maschiach ben David, Maschiach ben David, he is Shiloh, Maschiach ben David. He's coming in the clouds, the wedding is at hand. All earthly things will pass away, but we, his bride, will stand and say, Yeshua is our God, Adonai Echad. He's the King of Israel. He's Maschiach ben David, Maschiach ben David, he is Shiloh, Maschiach ben David. Maschiach ben David, Maschiach ben David, he is Shiloh, Maschiach ben David. Every knee will bow, every tongue will proclaim, the Lord our God is one, and Yeshua is his name. The nations will rejoice and hearken to the voice of the King of Israel. Maschiach ben David, Maschiach ben David, he is Shiloh, Maschiach ben David. Maschiach ben David, Maschiach ben David, he is Shiloh, Maschiach ben David. Maschiach ben David, Maschiach ben David, he is Shiloh, Maschiach ben David. Maschiach ben David, Maschiach ben David, he is Shiloh, Maschiach ben David.